In today's Diecast review, we're going to be taking a look at a very rare and a very uncommon 2008 Bobby Labonte Richard Petty 50th anniversary Dodge Charger. Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again with a fan-freaking-tastic COT from 2008. This is one of the most, I would say, uncommon Bobby Labonte Diecasts I would say ever produced. I mean, back in the day, Bobby Labonte diecast used to be as common as a Dale Jr. Budweiser Monte Carlo. But in 2008, we got like 3 different paint schemes produced by this cat. And this one is one of the most unusual ones. This is the 50th anniversary paint scheme. Oh my god, I remember picking up this diecast, and I got it for a very fair price, I might add too. But my goodness, the quality for this car. No box, nothing, but this diecast is mint. Look at the shine. This didn't even have a box on it. I don't even know how this thing was displayed, but my god, man, whoever had this, they didn't really use it, because this diecast is 9.9 out of 10 mint. The only flaw I kind of see, there's a little bit of a something over there on the Pillsbury logo, but we'll touch on that a little bit later. So, go into the nose of this diecast, my dude, and I just gotta say, this paint scheme is so freaking beautiful. So back in 2008, let's just paint the picture. Bobby Labonte's in the last few years of his career. He's driving at Richard Petty Enterprises. I think they were still called Enterprise at the time. But they had 3 164 releases for that year, not including promos or prototypes. They had this one. They had the Cheerios primary paint scheme, which is a fantastic diecast, I might add. But they also had a General Mills paint scheme that had, obviously it was Cheerios, I think was on the diecast as well, but they had like Tricks and Lucky Charms on there as well. So that was kind of like a really cool alternate paint scheme, you know, you might say like a spring Bristol race. But my goodness, man, I cannot describe how fantastic the clear coat is on this diecast. I mean, if you pulled a brand new one of these out of the box, the clear coat would feel exactly like this. I mean, whoever took care of this car in the past, thank you, because you saved a fantastic piece of NASCAR merchandise right here. So you got 50th anniversary with Richard Petty right there. Cheerios Dodge Charger. Now, for the newer cats out there, in 2007, Dodge went back to the Avenger for whatever reason. Back in 2008, though, the next year, they went back to the Charger, and the Charger would be their final, production, comparison that they would use until, of course, when they left in 2012. But I just something is just so freaking cool, man, about a Dodge COT. So you got the 43 right there, Dodge Charger. You got nothing over here in this headlight. You got a crap load of contingencies. You got Goodyear Gatorback belts, Moog JE, Edelbrock, Ray Bestos Cup, Wix air filters, Sunoco. Look how beautiful the decal job is. I mean, you see this 3-dimensional grill input here? That's 3-dimensional. Look how sharp the freaking decals are actually wrapped around that, my dude. No overhang, no BS. Beautiful job. Not to mention, they painted the middle of it. How about that? And you want to talk about even better decal quality? You know how hard it is to wrap a front-end splitter on a COT. Look at this striping that they not only wrapped underneath this overhang here, but they wrapped pressed to the bottom, and they perfectly got it at the bottom where the skirt is. That right there is decal quality. Unbelievable job by Action Racing Collectibles. Now, this diecast was only produced in the Gold Series back in 2008, so this was, and of course, the box, it wasn't the clamshell. Now, his primary car from 2008 was produced in both the box and the, of course, the clamshell style packaging, which we would call nowadays NASCAR Authentics, but it was called Winter Circle back then. You got Bobby Labonte right there. Love the Lone Star flag. I love the Lone Star flag right there, guys. I'm a Texan myself, so definitely a Labonte cat. You got Coca-Cola right there, Wells Fargo. Got the Dodge logo. God, I miss Dodge in NASCAR. Got the 60th anniversary logo, or the NASCAR Salutes logo, whichever it is. It's kind of hard to read that one. You got NASCAR Sprint Cup Series, Dow, Chemical, Autometer, Holly, Denso, Stamp Mail, Jegs, Mac Tools, USG, EA Sports, DirecTV, Mechanics Wear, Goodyear. Love that sharp blue outlining, very similar to the blue you see on the outlining of this 43. Fantastic work here. Now I will say though, there's a little bit of a oopsie here. So this is all clear coated. This is a smooth clear coat. There's no chips, no BS. But there's a few little discrepancies right there above that 3. Now that's either some paint spots, maybe it didn't dry as well, I don't know. Maybe it's part of the undertone they sprayed this thing with, I have no clue. Either ways, there's a little bit of an oopsie there with the paint, but that's okay. We've got Hamburger Helper right here with the random glove dude with the red nose. I think that's Victory Junction right there. Safety clean. My goodness, look at all these contingencies, bro. This is beautiful. Got Super 8 Motel. I remember seeing that decal on one of my, my 03 Ricky Craven diecast. Really cool piece right there. Got Valvoline STP. Holy cow, what is that? Norton Racing, something like that. Freightliner, my god. ESAB, all kinds of decals right down there. Also, check this out. Since this was a Gold Series diecast back in yesteryear, ARC, they did have winglet sponsors. The Winter Circle ones didn't, so you do get that Cheerios logo right there on that winglet. And I cannot describe how beautiful the clear coat is on this diecast. It is mint. I mean, even when you get a new diecast and it's kind of got that like tacky kind of texture to it where like your fingers kind of grip it a little bit. Like see how my fingers kind of grip it just a little bit? That's a brand new clear coat. That is fabulous. Fabulous quality right there. Got Richard Petty Enterprises right there. I think it was Enterprises in no way because I think the next year they merged with Evernham. If I am not mistaken, or was it 2010? There was kind of like a big merger between like Yates, Richard Petty Motorsports, Front Row Motorsports, Evernham. There was like 3 or 4 teams, not to mention the Ganassi, Earnhardt D. I mean, there was like 3 teams that merged into different separate things. So it's kind of hard to kind of remember all that. It was just craziness. I get Cheerios right there. Betty Crocker got the Charger logo. Talk about a clear coat job. Look at that fabulous floated clear coat right there on that back bumper, my dude. Fabulous work. I will say if there's any damage to the diecast, it's probably right here on the splitter, or spoiler, excuse me. They might have dropped it or whatnot. And I have a theory about why this diecast was out of its box and why this diecast is in unbelievable condition. You got the 43 right there. So let's paint a picture. It's 2008. Someone probably had this diecast. They probably got it brand new. I'm thinking 2 things here. Either A, they knew Bobby Labonte was not going to be driving the 43 car, so maybe they didn't want to use it in their diecast series. Or B, they got this diecast late in the year after he was obviously not in the 43. That's probably the best, theory scenario for theory number 1. Theory number 2 is they didn't like using the alternate paint scheme. They liked the primary car more. That's a good theory. That's a good theory. Considering it's the 50th anniversary Richard Petty logo, you might only want to use it for 1 diecast race. So it'd probably give the, whoever owned this diecast back in the day more of an incentive to not use the diecast. Because that's how I was. My primary cars in my diecast series growing up, I would always use the primaries. I wasn't so much keen on using the alternates because I was like, I'm not going to use a Looney Tunes car for every single, paint scheme for Jeff Gordon or something like that. I want to use his primary car, so the primary would get torqued more than the Looney Tunes version and, etc. But anyways, you got a little bit of a damage right there on the P. I don't know if is that part of it? I don't know. It's flush, whatever it is. Actually, no, is it flush? There's a little bit of like a discrepancy there, so perhaps there was a damage in the clear coat. Maybe we got chipped. I'm not really too sure. It does look like a Sharpie smudge, unfortunately. And notice down this side it says Hamburger Helper, and this side says Pillsbury. Beautiful, beautiful work. The B-post decal's a little bit crooked there. But my best theory about why this diecast survived without a box, it was probably displayed, and like I said, it's an alternate paint scheme. They probably didn't use it in their diecast series, so they wanted to use the primary car. And there we go. Or maybe they just displayed it, never played with it or nothing, and the box got lost, unfortunately. Got the 43 right there on the roof. My God, man. And this is something Eric Jones, I'm hoping, will do in 2021. Instead of having the burnt orange 43s on the roof, for the love of God, can we get the white 43 with the blue outlining? It's a shame they never did it for Bubba Wallace when he drove the 43 car. They always had the stupid orange roof numbers. I say put the white numbers up there. It looks so much better. Over here to the deck lid, you got the Cheerios logo, and I love me some Cheerios, no doubt about it. And of course, here's a look at the winglet here as well. Wow, bro. I mean, I'm telling you, man, I've bought a lot of COT diecast. I think the collection, which I'm extremely blessed to have, It's over like 150 diecast, right? I have never in my life bought a diecast loose with this amount of clear coat still intact in this amount of texture. This diecast was preserved in a case that did not have dust, did not have direct sunlight. This is what I would call a diamond in the haystack. This is absolutely, wow. This is a fantastic looking diecast. Now, I bought Hot Wheels diecast with this style clear coat, but the problem is, and why I think Hot Wheels diecasts, NASCAR ones that is, are the best ever, is because you just see how this tacky clear coat? The Hot Wheels cars were produced with the enamel style clear coat, where it chips, it's a deep clear coat. Well, those diecasts hold that enamel texture even after they've been played with and thrown across the floor, displayed, whatever. Those things still hold that. The winter circles don't. They're used in a different style of clear coat because it's probably patented or something. You know, you never know. Anyways, my point in theory is that these things are not built to last like the Hot Wheels cars are. The 2001 to 2005 cars. I gotta say, man, this is a slam dunk ad. I think I paid like $5 for it, $7. You just don't see diecasts like this with no chips on the splitter, pretty much no damage to the spoiler, no damage to the roof rails. A true hidden gem. I mean, this thing is absolutely fantastic. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, if you want to find some more, NASCAR diecast, make sure to use promo code Diecastbuffet at Circle B Diecast. I'll have a link down below in the description for that. Literally, any orders, $20 or more. So, I mean, all kinds of 164s. There's a lot of cheap ones. You can get a lot of them for $20. Think about it, guys. They have a lot of good quality 2010s diecasts. You could add them all up, and I tell you what, you get a good deal. Trust me, that's where I get all my stuff from. I don't like overpaying for diecasts, and I know you don't either. Use promo code Diecastbuffet for free shipping on orders $20 or more, and it also helps out the channel as well. Thank y'all so much for watching. I want some freaking Cheerios now. This is an epic Bobby Labonte diecast, and as a Texan holding a Texan diecast, Diecastbuffet signing off.